Edo State, Nigeria, the world at large. The more we increase our active participation and partnership with young people, the better we serve them, and the more comprehensively we work with them as service partners, the more we increase our public value to the entire community. The secret message communicated to us young people today by the society around us is that we are not needed, that the society will run itself quite nicely until we, at some distant point in the future, will take over the reins. Yet the fact is that society is not running itself nicely because the rest of us need all the energy, brains, imagination, and talent that young people can bring to bear down on our difficulties. And who has all of these qualities to move Edo State forward? Blessing Agbomhere, a focused and intelligent youth of Edo State. Why Blessing? Why a 37-year-old man? Blessing Agbomhere is by all standards a success story. Having fought the impediment of social status, he was able to carve a niche for himself as a professional journalist, media consultant, public relations guru, and a social crusader who believes in community service. An aspirant of the All Progressives Congress in the next governorship election in Edo State, having contributed his quota to the development of Edo State by supporting past governments. He is the executive director of Gatekeepers Foundation, which has helped youth in diverse ways in achieving their dream. He recently gave out motorcycles to the Edo community during the last annual Fuga Carnival, initiated and organized by Blessing Agbomhere. Presently constructing an orphanage abode for the less privileged in Edo State, he has organized so many peaceful rallies in Nigeria and diaspora. He was at the 165th OPEC conference in Vienna, where he confronted Alison Desiani Madweke on the missing $20 billion.
I was able to meet vis and vis with the Minister of Petroleum. When I met her, she was trying to tell me that what they are saying is a lie. But I confronted her and I told her that she is a thief. If she's not a thief, she must prove to Nigerians that she's not a thief. She must prove that she's not a thief by coming out openly to bring all the books and go to the Senate and defend herself.
He was a deputy director of Buhari's support organization, just to mention but a few. He is neither a son of the rich nor has he any godfather, but he has the belief that the sky can only be your beginning when you have God the Father. He has always been passionate about youth inclusion and engagement in governance. He believes that the voice of the youth is crucial to the overall effectiveness of service learning programs. Youth Voice has a tremendous impact on program participation and program outreaches, both short-term and long-term.
Today, the world economy is driven by young people.
However, he believes that the youth should not be sit-down agitators expecting employment and ending up becoming job seekers and job losers. He believes that the Nigerian youth has the responsibility to show the entire world that they have the capacity, the capability and preparedness to provide true leadership. He believes that leadership is not an attribute of tribal marks, but a function of responsibility, capacity, ability, commitment, sacrifice, and patriotism to one's nation. Against all odds, he has made himself available as a shining light to the youth, hope for the younger generations. His aspiration is a clear indication that the Nigerian youth of today have the same capacity of yesterday's youths like Enahoro, Awolowo, Azikiwe, Buhari, Gowon, Bello, and Balewa, who display the patriotism and courage in pre- and post-Nigeria independence era.
Most of the achievements they have today, they actually started it when they were younger, even younger than us. But the young people of today, we are not as courageous as they are.
We have come to realize that change is not a destination, but rather a process. A vision must come with creative tension. Blessing Agbomhere's vision came with the expected creative tension. However, the courage displayed by the son of a driver and a village farmer, whose most cherished asset right from our very first encounter with him over 15 years ago was self-belief, is the major source of our passion for his aspiration.
But I am being pushed by the vision I have for Edo State. I have seen what we can do. I have seen what the younger minds can do.
Blessing Agbomhere, a 37-year-old Nigerian patriot who passionately believes that mentoring and engaging young Nigerians is the best strategy for President Muhammadu Buhari to curb corruption and sustain his legacies, has presented himself as a choice for youth engagement as the world clamors. My good people of Edo State, Buhari performed as a governor at 33, and Enahoro performed as a legislator at 26. Obasanjo was head of state at 39. Blessing will govern Edo at 37. Let Nigerian youths arise. We will all benefit by having the young people exposed to the way things are done in a democratic society. Isn't it time to tap the power of youth? There is no power like the power of youth, because the power of youth does not stop. We will stand with Blessing Agbomhere until he becomes the governor of Edo State. With Blessing Agbomhere, Edo BAM. Youth are the solution, not the problem. Nothing about us without us is for us. Edo youth for Blessing Agbomhere.